Welcome, and thanks for watching this channel. I'm going to go over a viewer's request, and that was what do I use? My computers, track IR, etc. What's in your wallet? So I thought that would be a good subject for a video. I'm going to back the train up to stuff in my youth. I was always interested in aviation, especially military aviation. I started off building those 172 Airfix scale models of World War II aircraft. And then when I grew up, I became a part of the United States Marines, and I was assigned to aviation parachute rigging, of all things. And from there, I got hands-on experience with the A4 Skyhawk, and it was a tremendous journey into naval aviation, working with Marines, Navy, Air Force, all those guys. I feel so fortunate that I got a chance to serve. And later, as I left the Marine Corps, I still had interest in aviation and computers, simulations fit that niche for me. So with that, let's jump into my computer specs that I use. I really try to be right in the middle of high-end to mid-range because computer parts can be very expensive. I went with a Ryzen 5600G, and it came in at just over $100, and it handles everything: video processing, editing, games, 4K, you name it, it does it. Now, I'm not a fanboy, but this thing works. I highly recommend it if you're just starting off. And build your own computer, because it's real easy to do, and you're going to save a ton of money doing it. Just watch a YouTube video on how to assemble a computer. You'll be happy you did. For system memory, it uses DDR4, and we went with G.Skill 32 megabytes, and it'll run anything: games, high-end video recording, and editing, everything that you need. 16 megabytes will work if you're on a budget, but for $70, get it all. Another major component for me to consider was the video card. We wanted to be able to do all resolutions from 1080 to 4K. After the mining collapse, I was able to get my hands on the RTX 3070, and it fit all those parameters at a decent price. We're going to close out our tech stuff with an Asus Strix B350 gaming motherboard, a BIOS upgrade to run the 5600G CPU, and reasonable price, and it definitely pimps out your computer ride. Now for the fun stuff. Flight gear, throttle, I went with the Virpil. High-end, high dollar, and I went with it, and I have no regrets. Incredibly well made, and it just handles like a dream. And I do fly occasionally the jet simulations, so it has all the buttons and rotators that you need to get that hands-on throttle feel during a jet fighter simulation. Now for my best value. After going high-end on the Virpil, I thought I'd have to do the same with the flight stick. But the VKB Gladiator fit everything for just over $100. It's got all the hat switches and trigger switches that you need to fly the modern jet fighters and World War II era aircraft. It works great. It also has a twist stick rudder. We're going to close out the flight equipment with the head tracking. Very important if you want that immersion. I'm not yet up to the level of VR, but Track IR fills in the gaps for me. It just does everything well. And the trick to it all is the profile. I couldn't set one up myself. It was too difficult. It does come with pre-installed flight simulation profiles, but for the really good ones, you can download them online, and you get a real smooth, just an awesome immersion promoting feature that'll make all your flights really enjoyable. So Track IR was it for me, but I'm not against VR. If you have the money, go for it, but it's just what I use. Well guys, I hope you liked this video, and I hope there's some information you could find useful if you want to get a flight simulation setup. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you like the channel. Like, hate, subscribe. We'll see y'all again soon.